Hello everybody, welcome back to another Organize With Me video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys another craft room organization video. I am going to be showing you how I am reorganizing all of my craft dies. I have them in this drawer. This has worked for quite some time, but as I keep getting more and more, it just doesn't work for me any longer. It takes way too long to find the die that I need, and it gets too frustrating for me. But before I get into the video, if you like these craft room organization videos, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. It lets YouTube know that you guys are enjoying my content, and they will be more likely to suggest it to more people that like this type of content. And of course, it lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content as well. I would love to know how you guys store your craft dies. So leave a comment down below and I will be reading through them. I absolutely love reading your comments and getting to know you guys a little bit better. And especially with these videos, these craft room videos, I love seeing how everybody stores their items as well. And be sure to check out the description box where I will have all of the organization things that I'm going to be using in this video listed down below, as well as all of my social media links. I would love to connect with you on other platforms to get to know you a little bit better. And I would absolutely love it if you will stick with me through this whole video. I know it's not too long, but be sure to grab a coffee or a snack and you can see how I am going to store my craft dies, and I will share different tips on how I am going to keep them or keep the original packaging with them as I store them in different pouches that I had got on Amazon. When I decided to tackle my dies and reorganize them, I knew that I wanted to use this bin. And what I'm doing now is just putting them all in their different companies. So I have all of the companies together and I will stack them in this fridge bin. I absolutely love how Jennifer McGuire stores all of her stamps and dies. I don't have as much room as her, so I definitely had to think of a different idea for the larger die sets. And I just store them on the side. You'll see in a little bit what I'm talking about. As you could see here, so I have some of the Bigs dies, and then you see here all of my dies. So this was filmed over a few week span. I decided after a while that I wanted to store them in different pouches. So as you could see here on the side there, I have all of my extra plates and then all of my bigger die sets. All right, so now I am taking some pouches. Most of these are Avery Elle pouches that I found on Amazon for the most ridiculous, crazy deal. I think there was 3 different sizes for like $20, I think. I will have them linked down below. So if you are looking for the Avery Elle pouches to store your stamps or dies, they will be listed down below. But as you could see, I have these little tiny dies from like Heavy Doodle, Simon Says Stamp, and I needed them to be in a little bit larger packaging so they didn't get lost in the shuffle, because as I've said before, I tend to not keep things how I organize them. So in this case, I tried to organize them by manufacturer, but now that it's weeks later, it definitely is not like that. So I really needed to make sure that I had them in a pouch that I was able to easily flip through and find it if I needed it. I'm just showing you here that if I cut something out from cardstock, or in this case like glitter cardstock, and I don't use it, I will just put it back in the packaging, and these little pouches are great for this as well. And you do see here that I do like to keep The original packaging, I'm not going to put special sleeves and print out labels and all of that stuff. I just found it way simpler and easy for me to keep them in their original packaging and then put them in the sleeves. Some of these dies sets I've had for quite some time, and they definitely needed an upgraded packaging because the packages were falling apart and the dies would come out, and it was just a lot of craziness happening. And so these pouches are really great. I haven't had any issues yet. They seem pretty sturdy so far. I did purchase a off-brand on Amazon of one size that I felt that I needed the most of, and they seem to be exactly the same as the Avery Elle. The price difference isn't that much, so I definitely would support the Crafty brand in this case. You guys know that I absolutely love supporting the Crafty brands when all possible, so be sure to support Avery Elle if you can. All right, so I am just going to continue to add the die sets to the pouches. I do have 3 different sizes, but you will mainly see just 2. I tried my best to get them in the smaller pouches, just so that they would sit right like in a row on one side of this craft or the storage bin. All right, so I have a lot of these Prima dies that were in these really bulky packaging. And like I said before, I like to keep things with the original packaging. I don't know what it is. I absolutely love seeing the original packaging, knowing what company it's from, and knowing what dye it is and all of that sort of thing. So what I did here was I cut off the bottom, and then I quickly realized that I needed the number on the back. So then you will see me gluing on the barcode onto the back of the packaging. That way, if I need to find this die set anywhere, I can do so with the number on the back. Although I don't believe these are available anymore. You may be able to find them maybe on eBay or something, or Etsy, somewhere if you are wanting these dies. These dies are absolutely amazing. I've had them for quite some time, but I try and use things that you guys can find, but sometimes my creativity takes me to the oldies but goodies. So I need that number on the back. As you can see here, I'm thinking, okay, I need to put this on the back of the packaging, and I will add it to the back with some Fabri-Tac glue. All right, then I can add it back to the pouch, and all is well because I have the die in there with the original packaging and the number on the back. All right, the Neat and Tangled dies, the packaging was just a tad bit larger than that would fit in the middle-sized pouches. So I just cut off the bottom portion. It was no big deal. I didn't keep them in the plastic packaging, the original plastic packaging, because it was a little bit too tall. I would love to know if you are like me, if you like to see the original packaging from the manufacturers or the companies that you have the stamps or dies for, or if I'm just a crazy person and keeps them with the original packaging or the backing. In this case, some of them I do not keep like the plastic packaging, but as far as the sleeves inside of the packaging, if that makes sense. You guys know what I mean. I'm getting tired. I've done like 6 voiceovers today. You can probably tell by my voice. As far as Mama Elephant, I absolutely love that they have in some of their die sets the magnetic sheet. And I did notice what it was. Pink Fresh Studios has magnetic sleeves in the middle of their packaging, And that is just amazing as well. I didn't share all of the process of me reorganizing the dies because it would have gotten way too long and boring for you guys. But I hope I gave you some tips on how to organize your dies if you are wanting a different solution. Here is a look at how they are stored. Well, I should say when they were nice and neat. They aren't so nice and neat anymore because I do use them often and I am lazy and do not put them back exactly where I should. But that's okay as long as they are in the general area. And now, the smaller dies aren't going to get lost in the shuffle. All right, so I still have those larger dies on the opposite side. It just works for me that way. I like to have each category of things like stamps in one place, dies in one place, things like that. So it works for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't done so already, please give this video a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. If you are new to my channel, I hope you subscribe. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.